the Ithaca Bombers and the University of Rochester Yellow Jackets. The Bombers are 25-8 in the season, and the Yellow Jackets 15-14. This is the matchup between the 2 and 3 seed. Ithaca is home. Swung on and fouled off for 0-2. Pitcher Elizabeth Bourne is sporting a 5.83 ERA. Alex Wright is 3.76 on the season. Takes a chop at that outside. A little late. Fouled off. Still 0-2. No outs, nobody on. First at bat. That's the ball outside. First at bat of the inning. For Ithaca. That is popped up into the gap right in center field. She looks to round second and stays at first for a single. Great placement on that. Notice the gap in center field. And that is the first hit for Ithaca. The right-hander, Hannah Anderson, up to bat. 388 on the season, 25 RBIs. Shows a bunt. That ball is outside for a ball, and as Wright runs to second, she is tagged out. Attempt to steal, tagged out by the second baseman, Conforti, who scored the go-ahead run for Rochester. Swung on the 1-0 pitch. Now 1-1. Strike on the second pitch of the at-bat. 1 out. Ball just outside. 2-1. Tipped off to make the count 2-2. Hannah Anderson, a junior from Caledonia, New York. Struck her out for the second out of the bottom of the second. The outfielder, Abby Shields, is up to bat for the Bombers. 329 on the season, 18 runs. Swung on the first pitch. Strike. Didn't make contact with that. Might have been tipped off, but I don't think so. The 0-1 pitch. She lets that go by. That's a ball. Two outs, nobody on. She pops that up into the same gap, and that is fielded excellently by the second baseman, Conforti, making two great plays today. Already in that bottom of the second, retiring the inning for Ithaca, bringing us to the top of the third. Rochester leads 1-0 after Conforti scores in the top of the second. With a little worry put into the weather forecast, the game was moved up from 4:30, so there's a chance that the beginning of the stream may have been cut off. But we are underway, third inning, and Anne-Marie Cortez is up to bat. 117 batting average, 5 RBIs on the season. The left fielder from Staten Island, New York. That's the ball, 1-0. That's inside for another ball. Tipped off for a 2-1 count.
You just put her in the spot.
Yeah, I know that I did, but now I don't know how to edit, like, and do it. So I just went through, like, like it's not in there, but you have to insert
the play,
the sub, you know.
The 2-1 pitch swung on and
do that.
missed
So
for a strike, 2-2.
She comes out.
I know you just flip them. I know. I get it now, but it's not in there. Like Malillo just scored the run.
Looked like that pitch might have hit her, but she
Yeah, I know.
tipped it off.
Lineup fix.
And then lineup fix.
Still 2-2.
Yeah.
In the press box now is
We're good.
Perry Lascaris, multi-talented
Shush.
announcer. He may be taking over. That pitch is swung on and missed for an out, the first out of the inning.
Okay, swing it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want, you can,
Are you done?
Sammy Ree showing a bunt for the Yellow Jackets. That's just inside for a strike.
Yeah, it was a strike.
Slap bunter, that is a ball. That is fouled off. Sammy Ree, the freshman from Bernardsville, New Jersey. Great state of New Jersey. Count is 1-2, 1 out in the top of the third. Rochester leads 1-0 after Conforti scored in the top of the second. That is flied up into the right field, and the catch is not made by Lacona. A little bit short on that.
Just running in and kind of miscommunicated this
Miscommunication in the outfield leads to neither of the outfielders, Shields or Lacona, going for that. And Ree advances to first. Harley Katz to go. It's up to bat for Rochester. She is 226 on the season. Strike. Just inside.
Okay, fine.
That's outside. Peters threatens to throw down Ree on first base when she takes the lead, but she heads back to first. The 1-1 pitch fouled. Nope, that's fair, and it is caught by Colleran for the second out of the inning.
So did she re-enter, or is it a Rochester player?
It was a Rochester player, and they just switched back. You know?
They just switch back after.
Up to bat is Marissa Russo for
That's what I'm saying.
the Yellow Jackets. That is
So I just need to do
called
it,
a
and then
ball.
after the inning, reinsert.
1 out.
Yes.
So I need to do two things.
Yes.
Yeah.
But if you go do the edit lineup fix, and then the next thing you do is like once
Russo, a freshman, another freshman from Sparta, New Jersey, swings and misses on that. 1-1.
Waterfalls.
Just outside for a ball. Russo is batting .311 on the season with 12 RBIs. That is inside for another ball. 3-1 is the count. That ball is popped up into foul territory and not caught by the third baseman, Brown.
Yeah, no error there.
Tough. Yeah, tough one.
If he's camped under it,
She's
and
A
camped.
tricky
Yeah.
spot.
drop, nah,
DF.
Possibly could have gotten the out there, but
not there.
not necessarily a catchable ball.
Nice.
Russo still alive,
4.
still behind in the count. Full count now. She grounds that to the shortstop,
Save.
Anderson, and is safe at second. Not in time with the force.
Fielder's choice.
Yeah.
So a fielder's
Another
choice
good
to
fielder's choice.
Russo brings runners to second
She chose the
and
for that.
first.
Yeah.
And Alexis Pope is up to bat for the Yellow Jackets. Pope, another freshman from Ewing, New Jersey. That's a strike. That's 15 RBIs on the season. Swung on a miss for the second strike. 0-2. 2 outs. 2 on. The Yellow Jackets lead 1-0 in the top of the third. That pitch is outside for a ball. 1-2. Called low for a ball. 2-2 is the count. Pope very selective with when she's going to swing. That is inside. And
Foul ball.
it
Yeah,
looks
if
like
it's a foul
the
ball, then it's a strike swinging.
umpire might have said she swung.
She swung. Hold on, wait.
We're gonna talk about it. It definitely hit.
It definitely hit something. It's either it's a foul tip.
It's a tip into the glove if it hit her.
If she
bat,
swung, it's
like,
strike
or
3.
not, or if she swung. I don't know what.
Might have been tipped into the glove.
Might have hit her.
I don't know if she fully swung, so it seems like it was tipped into the glove, and she's being called out
So she
on the
offered.
third strike.
Yeah.
So strike 3. So swing doesn't matter if it
Yeah.
hits you.
Case swing.
All right, let's fix that.
Okay.
So
Steve.
turn the page.
Yep.
You're good, bud. Bottom of the third inning here. Rochester and Ithaca, game 2 of the Liberty League softball tournament. There's a swing and a miss. Hannah Peters at the plate for the Bombers.
Nice job.
Thanks.
Her first at-bat of the day. 281 hitter, no homers, 6 runs batted in for the righty. That one fouled out of play. Senior from Northampton, Pennsylvania, Peters. There's a ball outside. 1-2. We're in the home half of the third inning. Of course, a neutral site game here. RPI, the home team, the host of the tournament. Bombers, the 2 seed, not far behind them. There's a ball hit to right field. This is deep, and it is down for a hit. One off the wall. Blackshear gets it in, and it'll be cut by Conforti. It's a lead-off double for Hannah Peters. Tying run aboard. Peters with her 5th double of the year. That'll send up Ellie Murray. 280 hitter on the season, no home runs, and 10 driven in. Another righty. There's a cut on and a miss. Bourne's pitch. Maybe an off-speed pitch. Looked like Murray was out ahead. There's another cut and a miss. Quickly ahead, 0-2 is Bourne here. 1 run on just 1 hit for Rochester so far. No runs, 2 hits and an error for Ithaca, but Bombers are threatening to tie here. As a ball poked foul, staying alive. Might have been a ball, but cover in the outside corner was Murray. Nikki Skaratin is on deck. Ground ball back to the pitcher, knocked down by Bourne, picks it up, throws to first in time. Made a little bit of a mess of it, but Bourne was able to make the play. 1 away on the play. Runner moves to third. Runner on third for Skaratin. Strike over the outside corner. Ball outside. Two balls and a strike here. 1 down in the bottom of the third. Tying runs on third. Rochester has the corner infielders in. Showing bunt, taking a ball, was Skaratin, the DP for Ithaca today. Batting in the 9-hole. All 4. Wachter. And we have a time called here. We'll take a quick break. We're in the bottom of the third. 1st and 3rd for Ithaca, trailing by a run. Second game of the league tournament.
like their names were right that I was switching them out. Oh.
There's a ball hitting the air to center. Pretty deep. Going to be caught out there by Russo. Tagging and scoring is Murray. And we're tied at 1. It's a sacrifice fly for Allie Colleran. 2 down. And Laconia is up. Gabby Laconia 0 for 1 today, hitting .361, a home run and 15 runs batted in. Number 2 hitter in the order for the freshman. Fake steal. As stopping on the play there was Skuratin. The pitch, there goes the runner again, and again, just a couple of hard steps off of first, and she's back. Ball and a strike. 1-1 game. Bombers batting here in the 3rd. This is flicked down the right field line. Foul. 1-2. Pope takes a break to tie her shoe. Alexis Pope at first base, freshman from Ewing, New Jersey. Now she's ready. Runner on first, 2 away for the Bombers. Ground ball back to the pitcher. Should be an easy play. Underhand flip. And the side is out. With the Bombers score a run, they tie it up at 1. We're heading to the 4th. Tie game.
I don't know how you're supposed to input that differently.
Ground ball to short. Anderson, long throw.
Oh, wait, I think I know what
Got Malillo, and there's 1 away.
I think I have to reverse it. No?
Foul ball. First pitch to Jocelyn Blackshear. Blackshear with a sac fly her first time up. Drove in the only Rochester run so far. Takes the ball low. 1-1. Expected a tight one here in our second game. That's what we have so far. There's a check swing, and it didn't look like she went from here. And that is the case from our first base umpire. We do have a 3-umpire system today, as we will all weekend. Up from the 2 in a regular season game. Ground ball to short. Anderson gets Blackshear. 2 outs in the top of the third. Or the top of the fourth. Ball outside to Petricka. Petricka. And that one missed too. The wind and the pitch fouled back to the screen. 2 balls and 1 strike. 2 down in the Rochester half of the fourth. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. 2-2. If Petricka can reach, it'll be Elizabeth Bourne to bat the pitcher. High changeup. Never came down. 3-2. Congdon spins this one home. Miss down and away. So good at bat there. Good at bat for Petricka. She's aboard. And now the pitcher Bourne. Ball inside. 1-0. Yellow Jackets with a runner on and 2 away. This is a little jam shot to third. Should be an easy play for Brown. She makes the catch. And the side is out. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth inning. 1-1, Rochester and Ithaca. You're watching the Liberty League Softball Tournament on RPI TV. First pitch swinging, ball grounded to short, and Ree makes the play. One out in the bottom of the fourth inning. It'll bring up Alex Wright, the first baseman. She's 1 for 1 today, upping that average to 382, couple of home runs and 29 runs batted in. Ground ball to the right side, waiting back is Conforti. Throw is high, but handled by Pope, 2 down. 2 quick outs in the home half of the 4th. Now Anderson struck out her first time. Takes the ball high. 384 hitter is Hannah Anderson. 4 home runs. She's driven in 25. This ball hit in the air to center. It's going to fall for a hit in front of Blackshear, and it skips by her. All the way to the wall. She's going to go for 3, and she is in there. With a triple. That ball skipped right on by. These two teams met back on April 21st. Ithaca won the opener 4-3. Rochester, the nightcap, 5-1. So a long-distance rubber match of sorts here. Two down, and the go-ahead runs at third for the Bombers. High and away from Bourne. 1 ball and 1 strike on Abby Shields. She's 0 for 1 today, hitting .325. No homers. She's driven in 18. Does have 11 doubles, which is tied for the team lead. That one just missed. Up and away. 2-1. Big spot in this one. Bourne has first base open, so she doesn't have to come in here. That one misses outside 3-1, and I might just put her on now. Although Hannah Peters, who's on deck, ripped a double her last time up, so it doesn't get any easier. Fouled off right side. Full count. But again, Bourne does not have to give in here. Looking ahead, it's Ellie Murray after that, so if this were a much later game situation, you might see Rochester put a couple runners on, but no, Bourne's going right after her. Oh, we have some Rochester fans dodging falling softballs, rolling off the roof here. RPI Motor Club over there. Down and in, ball 4. First and third, still 2 away. And it will be Shields again, or excuse me, the catcher Peters back up there. 1 for 1 today. She doubled her first time up. Over 300 average on the season now for Hannah Peters. Senior. Slightly closed stance for the right-handed batter. Check swing and a ball away. 1-0. The pitch, cut on and missed. 1-1. So you have the lighter hitting Murray on deck, which is why I mentioned they might pitch around even Murray here, but you don't also want too many runners on. There's a foul ball. Now that you're ahead, you go right after, I guess. At least try to make her hit your pitch. 1-1 game. We're in the bottom of the 4th inning out of 7. Game 2 of the Liberty League softball tournament. The rain has held off so far. To some folks' surprise, but not mine. I knew it wasn't going to rain. Ground ball up the middle. Knocked down at short. Flipped to second. No. It was a great effort going to be an infield hit and an RBI for Peters. Spectacular diving attempt from Rhee, the shortstop. Sammy Rhee, a freshman from Bernardsville, New Jersey. Nearly a highlight reel glove flip to the second baseman Conforti, but the connection just did not pan out. So Ithaca takes the lead for the first time today, 2-1. And the batter is Ellie Murray. She's 0 for 1 today, hitting .275. Another right-handed batter. This is a right-hand heavy lineup for Ithaca. Ball down. You don't see a lot of left-handed bats that are pure swingers. There's a lot of slap hitters on the left side. I'm not sure what the reason for that is. There's a foul ball out of play. Rochester did have one, though, by the name of Nina Korn a few years ago, who hit some mammoth home runs from the left side here, helping Rochester win the league title. There aren't many. A lot of right-handed power. Check swing and a strike. A little bit up. 1-2. Boren trying to get out of this fourth inning. Just the one run in. Bombers still have 2 on, 2 out. Pitch. Fouled off. Ooh, awful close to us. Count rides along at 1-2. The pitch. In the air and over the head of the second baseman, Conforti. Here comes the runner. The throw is offline. It'll be an RBI single. And it's 3-1 Ithaca. Murray comes through there. Just enough loft on it to get it over Conforti. And the Bombers still in business here. Looks like we're going to get a substitution. Pitching change. New pitcher for the Yellow Jackets. It'll be Hannah Leahy, freshman from Swampscott, Massachusetts. I've never been to Swampscott, Massachusetts. She comes into a tight spot, though, the freshman does. 2 on, 2 out. Leahy, well, she has the best numbers on the team for the season. She's 9-9 with a 3.12 ERA, making her 25th appearance. Just her 8th in relief. She has allowed 168 hits in 125 2/3 innings. 51 strikeouts. She's walked 60 and a .319 opponent batting average. Her numbers are all over the place.
Question for you guys up there. Yeah. You have 3 or 4? We have 5. 5.
3 runs scored.
Oh, sorry.
3-1.
You have 3-1?
We have 3, yep.
Okay. Sorry. Somebody out here is saying that it should be 4-1.
No, it's 3.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yep. We've had 5.
There are 5 of us in this one.
Yeah, I think he was relaying.
Ball inside. There's some questions from the peanut gallery as to what the score was. Certainly it is 3-1. That's quite literally someone's job up here. There's a strike on the outside corner.
Yeah, one of them.
Ball and a strike here. On the batter. That one misses to Scranton. The 2-1 pitch. Strike over the inside corner. Scranton shrugs her shoulders. 2-2. Hannah Leahy on the hill. This is the first batter she's faced. This one's fouled off right side. Nice catch off the deflection. It won't count. No. 314 hitter is Scranton. There's a ground ball to the left side. Nice stop, but it's going to be infield hit. Second runner's coming home. And Ithaca putting the pressure on here. And the Yellow Jackets are breaking down a little bit defensively. It's going to be 1 RBI, but 2 runs score. There's a strike.
On the second round?
Yeah.
5-1 now, Ithaca. Now it's 5. Our producer, Jason, had a premonition. It would be 5, and now it's 5. Yeah. Ithaca fans are thanking Jason now. The pitch outside on Ali Colleran. 333 average for Colleran, a right-hand batter for the Bombers. Concord, Massachusetts native. This one hit deep down the left field line, foul. An RBI single for Scranton. She's at second base, advancing on the throw, and then they miss a hop at short. Here's a ground ball to short again. Big hop this time, and she airmails the throw. And it's going to allow another run to score. No RBI there either. It's been an up and down inning for Sammy Reed. She made a spectacular play that nearly got Rochester out of the inning. A diving stop up the middle. Could not complete the flip to Conforti. Now 2 errors have allowed another couple of runs to score. So a good time to call timeout there and bring everyone together. But it is 6-1. And we're still in the bottom of the 4th. Laconia. Line drive, left field, base hit. And the Bombers have opened this one up a bit. That's their 7th hit. Two on, still 2 out. All this damage done with 2 away. There's a strike. Ground ball to short, knocked down, throw to second, and another opportunity there for Reese. She's probably going to say enough with these chances. She makes a great play there. And that'll end things here in the inning. But the Yellow Jackets, the Bombers, score 5 runs on 5 hits. There were 2 errors and 2 left on. We'll go to the top of the 5th, 6-1. Ithaca on top.
I tried to count the putouts in the play call.
Foul pop to lead off the 5th.
Looks like enough to me.
Top half of the 5th inning, Rochester at the plate.
Oh, sorry.
Anne-Marie Cortez. 0 for 1 with a strikeout. She's hitting 115 this year. No home runs, 5 runs batted in. There's a ball lifted in the air, foul, out of play. Ball and 2 strikes on Cortez. That one hit her in the stomach. So the sophomore from Staten Island is down at first base on the hit by pitch. Congdon, the starter, still out there for Ithaca. She has thrown 72 pitches. Allowed just 1 hit. Walked 1, struck out 3. Now Sammy Rhee, an opportunity for some redemption. Rochester shortstop had a tough bottom of the 4th. Looks like she's up there to slap. And she's bunting, foul. Certainly bunting for a hit. You're not looking to sacrifice down by 5 in the top of the 5th. One strike on Rhee. 161 average, no home runs. She's driven in 1. Takes a ball up and away. The pitch up and away from Congdon. Pitch bunted. It's a good one. Third base side. Throw is just in time. Throw down to second. And diving back to the bag is Cortez. So Rhee is out on the bunt. Yeah. And the batter is Katsugowski. And Katsugowski flies out to shallow right, so 2 away. Or Katsugowitz, excuse me. Here's Russo. She's over 2. But important runs out at second base. Rochester running out of outs here. 2 down in the top of the 6th. And the Yellow Jackets trail 6-1. Pitch. Pop foul out of play. A ball and 2 strikes on Marissa Russo. Freshman out of Sparta, New Jersey. That's Bud's neck of the woods.
Yes, sir.
2-2 pitch. Coming up. Check swing, ball put in play. Brown fields and throws to first, and the inning is over. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on for Rochester. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th. It's still 6-1 Bombers. Alex Wright to the plate for Ithaca to lead off the home half of the 6th. That one's fouled off. Whoa, that one almost came in here. I was just sticking my big dumb nose out there. Could have hit anything. Luckily, there's this tripod in my way. Ball down the way. There's a reason you should flinch when a ball is flying towards you. I thought it hit the fence. It did, but then it kind of popped over the fence and nearly came in here. We found out last week Bud's a magnet for the softballs. He took one in the noggin in the press box. There's a ball fouled off. But he came back to work 2 games today, so we know he's a little bit crazy. I guess you can't be struck by lightning twice, and you can't get hit in the head in a foul ball in the Doris Robeson Field press box twice. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Wright, who's worked a good count here. Up against Leahy, down and away. 3-2. The pitch high in the air to Wright. Not a lot of distance on it, and Blackshear tracks it down. Ithaca trying to become the first team other than RPI to win a game at this field in 2018. Engineers are 13-0 at Doris Robeson Field this year, including a win earlier today against Union, 8-0. That record at home has helped them to that 13-1 mark. There's a line drive to left, and it hangs up just long enough to be hauled in by Marie Cortez. And there are two away. It'll send up Emily Bloom. Bloom, a 500 average. This is her first at-bat of the day.
It's the 5th inning?
She's 5 for 10 on the season with a triple. It's the bottom of the 5th, yeah. All right. We're getting ahead of ourselves.
How do I make it good?
Set inning.
Oh.
The liner to the right, and a sliding catch is made out there by Blackshear.
It's the 5th inning. Oh, it's the bottom of the 5th.
It's the bottom of the 5th.
Now we're in the top of the 6th.
Correct.
We'll step aside, be back with more. Doris Robeson Field, 6-1 Ithaca.
Not as easy. That one.
Just keep rattling them off.
He's gained over 100 pounds since his rookie season.
Try Googling it, see if we can
Yeah,
find
that's what I'm trying to
balancing.
He's been walked once in his career.
Ball down and away.
Wow, is that not the worst?
And another one. 2-0 to Pope. Alexis Pope. 0 for 2 with a strikeout, hitting .280 on the year. Righty facing the right-handed pitcher Congdon. That one's low as well, 3-0. 84 pitches for Congdon so far. She is one of 6 to throw for Ithaca this year. That is a very high number. Engineers have only thrown 3 pitchers this year, and really 2 consistently. But Congdon has made the most starts and appearances, this being her 14th and 18th respectively. It's ball 4. And that'll draw another meeting towards the circle. Catcher comes out. Peters. McCogden, a 2.42 ERA, is second best on the club. She's 8-2. Beth Fleming is 10-5. Emily Holden is 6-0. Strike at the knees. Shannon Grage has also pitched a couple of times. The younger sister of a couple of Grages, both of, oddly enough, played for the Yellow Jackets and the Engineers. So it's 3 sisters all playing for different teams in the Liberty League. Danielle played for RPI, was the third baseman. Brittany Grage was was she player of the year? She was back in 2015 for Rochester. And you have Shannon, the youngest, for Ithaca. There's a ball grounded foul. Pop up. Caught in fair ground by the first baseman. Right. One away. And now Blackshear at the plate. Runner on first base. Takes the ball down and away. Congdon spins and fires. Pop up on the infield again, and again it's right. And she makes an easier play this time. 2 outs in the inning. Runner still at first. It'll send up Lydia Petreka, third baseman. She's 0 for 1 today. The pitch, jam shot, pop foul on the roof. 1 strike. The pitch. Another pop-up. Could it be another one for right? 3 putouts on pop-ups for Alex Wright. As we go to the bottom of the 6th inning, it's 6-1, Ithaca leading.
We're going to be doing this next semester, so we're just kind of fixing up.
You did it in class.
Fixing lab manuals. years to integrate and differentiate.
But she's
Let's
still
just make sure she's still in the
They're
game
all in
as
the
a pinch runner. When she
I can't really imagine.
just check
Yeah.
the runner, like when she's at second, maybe
Yeah,
go second
no,
base.
They really are only circuit
It's 1-1
responsibilities
here.
in their class, and it was not even big.
Yeah, she's still
allowed,
a
so
pinch
it's,
runner.
like, very little.
She scores.
2-1.
Ball and a strike. Now it's 2-1.
Yep. How we have up?
I was right.
Oh, Bud was right. 3-1.
I believe you, though, Barry.
Peters fouls it off. Now it's 3-2.
That's true. I feel like I saw the first shot clock of the season in the game yesterday. Let's see how long it is.
Check swing and a ball 4. So Peters walks to lead off the home half of the 6th. It'll send up Murray. She picked up an RBI base hit her last time up. This one's grounded to the left side. Ree for 1. Relay. A little bit ambitious there. But it's a force out on a fielder's choice. 1 away. Scaratin to the plate.
They go up.
She's 1 for 1. Ground ball to third this time. Second for 1. And good multitasking over there from the second baseman, Conforti. She had to field the throw and find second base all in one motion. Two down. And now Colleran. Down and in. 1-0. Colleran's 0 for 2 today. Hasn't hampered the Bombers at the plate. There's a line drive to third, snared there by Petreka. And the inning is over. We go to the top of the 7th. Last chance for Rochester, down 6-1. You're watching the Liberty League softball tournament at RPI TV.
I've heard that the
It's basically just
Last chance for Rochester. It'll be Leahy, Marie Cortez, and Ree.
and you can put in like mark down the tech language. We use it a lot.
6-1 ball game.
I've heard that they use
Winner of these to play RPI at 10 a.m. tomorrow. There's a strike inside corner.
The first one, a ball.
the ball and the strike.
1-1.
There you go. There you go.
Foul tip into the glove, 1-2.
What do you draw a line between
Spins and fires, struck her out.
a foul
1
tip
away.
and a call?
That's the 4th strikeout for Haley Congdon.
You might want to ask him that.
Sorry.
Pinch.
Gonna get a pinch hitter, looks like, for Rochester.
You're right. 10.
question. When they foul tip into the glove, you don't put 2 unassisted. So it has to be deliberately, I guess, up in the air.
Looks like we've got this sorted out. 22 is a pinch hitter for Rochester. Rachel Pletz. Ball. Pletz is hitting 200. 1 for 5 this year. With a run scored. It's an easy one. A junior from Gibsonia, Pennsylvania. Two-0 count on the pinch hitter. And that hit her in the knee. No, she said time. I said no. Said she stuck her knee out.
So you come back.
Yeah.
Ball.
Is it going to be called a strike, though, is the question.
No, it's a ball.
She did stick her knee out. This is the right call.
She kind of did.
Yeah.
She didn't make an effort.
No. Looked like she made the reverse effort. Yeah. Still a ball, so 3-0. Might be a moot point. Congdon delivering a 3-0 pitch, and she swings away and hits it into left field. That's going to be hauled in out there by Colleran. And there are 2 down. Sammy Ree. Oh, might get a hitter here. Pinch hitter going to be Abby Broomfield. Looking for her first hit of the year. She's 0 for 4. Sophomore from Rochester. Went to Webster Schroeder High School. Webster Schroeder. Yeah. We'll go Schroeder. That's the yeah. Yeah, Zach Schrader was an RPI hockey player.
Kenny Schrader.
Yeah? Okay.
He played hockey, right?
One strike on the batter, Bloomfield, and that one misses down and away, 1-1. Broomfield sporting 2 knee braces. There's a ball high. The pitch. Strike on the outside corner. 3-2. 3-2, 2 outs in the top of the 7th. Congdon looking for the complete game win.
Yeah.
Now
Now
it's 3-2.
it's 3-2. Okay.
It's 3-1.
It was 3-1. This would be Congdon's 6th complete game as it's out of play. Beth Fleming, who we will most likely see tomorrow morning, has 7 complete games for Rochester, or for Ithaca, rather. The pitch in the air to center. This should do it. Catch is made by Bloom, and the ball game is over. 6-1 final. Ithaca takes care of Rochester, so the higher seeds move on after day 1 of the Liberty League softball tournament. Setting up a schedule tomorrow. Looks like this. RPI and Ithaca play at 10 a.m. And then it'll be Union and Rochester at 12:30. That's all we know so far. Our first elimination game of the day will be at 12:30. Second one at 3 o'clock. You watch them all here on RPI TV. For Bud, myself, and everyone up here, Jason and Tim, thank you for watching and following along with today's Labor League softball action. We'll have more tomorrow. You've been watching Labor League softball on RPI TV.